Alright, chat. We're starting it up, baby! Earth.
우리들은 이미 고향을 잃었습니다. 카오스 사태로 인해
The Earth has been ravaged by the chaos incident.
그러나 미지를 다시
Setting the
제로로
unknown to zero.
카오스 제로 프로젝트. 그 기술력을 바탕으로
I really love the art style for this stuff.
죽음을 선택할 권리를 앗아가는 게 그리도 당당하냔 말이다.
I hope the story is good, man. I hope the story matches how good I think the visuals are. Also, chat, is volume good? Already sold? Dude, I think the art really, really knocks it out the park. Yes? Okay, thank you, thank you.
에고의 붕괴는 더 이상 카오스 개축을 막을 수 있는 위험 요소가 아닙니다. 망각이라는 신의 축복을 받은 인류야말로 결코
To follow, yeah, if you want to, that'd be great. I'm gonna take it from as soon as we logged in.
이 우주에서 유일하게 임무를 완수할 수 있는 존재인 것입니다.
Yeah, so see how they're like turning because of the chaos? I think you could think of it as something similar to ZZZ being in the like the ether for too long. Damn, I've never seen them characters before.
이젠 우리가 저들의 악몽이 되겠다.
The blue pot or plot. What did it say?
라이프 코어 이상.
Classic memory wipe yap. Dude, that was a crazy intro. It looked great though.
돌아오고 있는 것 같습니다.
Think we can let it play? Yeah, there we go.
함장 정신이 들어?
Yeah, so I believe this is just introducing us to the idea of the world we now live in. From the depths of my muddied memories, the last thing... Oh, I got it on autoplay.
의식 소실 확인.
It's okay, chat. I don't want to dive too deep into the lore. After the tutorial stuff, I don't plan on like paying attention to any of the lore. I'm just going to skip and save it for global. The transmission. I just want to get into the action. The fog in your mind slowly dissipates. A lingering dizziness and a dull ache in your chest remains.
함장님, 왜
Captain,
그러세요?
what's wrong? You look really pale.
너무 안 좋으세요. 그러게요.
Face as white as a ghost. That's nothing.
잠시만요. 확인해봐야 나이트메어.
I'll go quickly through this stuff.
연결되었습니다. 침투전 스캔한 함장님 생체 기록 조회 부탁드립니다. 알겠습니다. 잠시 생체 기록 조회 완료.
No anomalies detected. Huge.
이상하네. 긴장하신 건 아니죠? 레이. 농담.
여러분, 전방에 몬스터입니다.
Time to fight.
그다지 강한 몬스터는 아니에요. 함장님, 명령을.
Take them down. Oh, we're leading the platoon. I guess I should have been able to figure that out, but I never really realized that so much. Change the voiceover to JP? Nah, I'm gonna just leave it as is. I can't understand it anyway, you know what I mean? I don't speak either language, so. Enemy spotted, engaging in combat. So yeah, this should walk us through it, but I can explain further if necessary. Tactics we can employ are displayed for you below, Captain, in the form of cards. When you drag and drop the downward slash card onto an enemy, it attacks the target.
준비됐습니다.
We're gonna select it, and then we can pick which one we want to do the attack against. Chat, something to notice, see right up here, it'll show you how much damage it anticipates that it'll do. If you end up critting, it could be more than that. But 100% damage on this card. Ooh. Dealt a significant amount of damage, not bad for a first timer. Hold up, what is this? Symbol anticipates the enemy's actions. The monster will attack soon. So the infinity symbol means that when you end your turn, it's right behind my cam box, the enemy will attack. Some of them will have a number, and that means after the number of moves you play, then they will attack, even if it's in the middle of your turn. Damage expected by the attack. See, so it does give you a bit of a heads up. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people online comparing it to Slay the Spire. I've never played, so I have no idea. Cards that do not require a target can be used by sliding them up. So one of Owen's cards is giving us 100% shield. And notice we had 2 points. That was a 1-cost card. So now we're down to 1 point. So we got some shield. Use the momentum to attack again. So this is a 100% damage card. And it looks like it won't even let us target this one. But see, it'll drop from 44 to 25. And now we have no action points. So even though these cards cost 1, we can't use them. So again, it's behind my cam box. You guys can see the bottom of the circle right there. Just check to end the turn. So now I guess it's going to let me cook. So this is a 0-cost card. We have 3. Gain 100% heal and 1 action point. Okay, so we got some heals back, and now we have 4 action points. Let's see what we've got. Skill, another heal. There we go. 100% damage. Heal 100%. Or 100% damage. I mean, we might as well. Deal some damage. I mean, heal, why not? We have enough points to play it all. I'll attack over here. You know, we've got good HP, so even if the other one attacks, that's no big deal. And then you have to manually end your turn, even if you're out of cards. Any tier list available? Not that I've seen, but I could put one together if you guys are interested. Okay, let's get that extra action point. So from 3, we jump up to 4. Now we could play everything. We don't have enough to play everything. Next attack card you use gains 1 extra hit. So bonus. I wonder if it works on other characters' attack cards. Let's see. No, so maybe it's just Owen. Yeah, there we go. So see, Owen got the second attack. Damage for 100% for 1 turn increase basic attack card damage. So I should have read through my cards a little bit earlier. And I could have had, you know, more damage with Ray's turn. Able to click on the circle icons below the SP bars to see what they do. You talk about this right here. There's something else. So this is just showing the cards in their deck right now. And then, I guess, showing their stats. I'm not sure what you mean by the circle, but... And we win. Dope! No, unused cards immediately go into your discard pile unless you play a card that states otherwise. We believe that there's cards that allow you to essentially lock your hand, so they'll stay in your hand for the following turn. If not, you're essentially picking and choosing what you keep and what you lose. You know what I mean? If you start with 3 action points each turn, you have 3 action points to use whatever you can in that current hand, and then the rest of it just gets sent into the discard pile. You can yell Uno. It's not going to give you any benefit, but, you know, knock yourself out. Alright, we're going to keep it pushing. I guess what I could have done is played more heals if I had them in my hand, because your HP bar does carry over between, you know, from fight to fight. As well as your sanity meter, but it looks like they haven't started to introduce that yet, so we're just not seeing it yet. We've been spotted! So, a sudden flash, a new tactic came to mind. So this is the spark we were talking about earlier. So if you play it, we get a chance to upgrade, or it looks like maybe it just gave us a different card. Cards obtained through flash can be used for 1 turn without consuming AP. It looks like this is AoE. Pop off, Owen, pop off! Okay, I am gonna heal. You know, we have 2 AP remaining. Might as well get our HP back up. And then, let's go ahead and take the damage. Sick. Yeah, discard pile is right above the can box over here. And then you'll see the draw pile essentially on the left side.
이것들은 무엇이었을까요?
마음 같아서는 함장님? 의식 회복.
Consciousness restored.
이런 신호 안정적. 함장 괜찮아? 뇌파에서 시각 정보가 감지됩니다.
Fire underscore blows just reached LVL8.
Yo,
Aloo.
Fire! Thank you for the 8 months. What's goody? Welcome in.
카오스에 의한 망각은 아닌 것으로 보입니다. 파우스트의 기억 상실이라 확인해
Elaine and Maria.
그래. 전공. 자, 이름은?
What's your name? Nix. Let's get it.
소속은? 그리고
Affiliation and Captain of the Chaos Battleship, the SS Nightmare. I guess we didn't forget everything, right?
기록해두겠습니다.
What about the
안
agents?
그래도 말해주려던 참이야. 이제 막 정신 차린 사람한테 말하려고 하니
Hate to drop this on
미안한데
you.
상황이 급박해서
Situation is
어쩔 수
urgent.
없으니 말이야. 부탁해.
I think we get to do a like our first scripted wish right here.
HE0041을 통해 진입한 카오스. 푸른 항아리에 대한 침투
The
작전
chaos, the
실패.
blue pot was a failure.
레이는 치명적인
It was
신체
forced
손상을
recalled
입고
after suffering
감옥에
severe physical
현재
trauma,
트라우마
currently awaiting
센터에서
treatment in the
치료
trauma
중.
center.
요원, 오웬, 미카.
Agents Owen and Mika returned through
정신이
emergency
붕괴된
recall due to
상태로
mental breakdown,
현재
currently
회복
recovering.
함정으로 긴급 귀환한
Captain came back
의식
unconscious,
불명의
showing life
라이프
core
core
anomalies
이상
after the emergency
그 후
recall.
의식 회복하였으나
Regained consciousness but showed signs of short-term memory loss. Is serious out here in the chaos.
함장 실종.
Ooh, Renoa missing.
개체로 기록해두었어.
Mm.
복귀해서 자세히 정리해야겠어.
Renoa! We completed our first mission, huge! And we got crystals, which I believe is the pool currency. Advanced battle memory, use or combatant. So this is for leveling your characters. And then for leveling your partners. And I think this is just like your general currency. Prologue part 2. Let's get it. Okay, so going into battle with Owen, Ray, and Mika. Yeah, can't change teams or anything right now, so no problem, no problem.
함장, 무슨 일이야? 귀신이라도 본 것 같은 표정인데? 그게 다 잠을 안 자서 그런 거야.
She cares about
내가
us.
몇 번이고 권장 수면 시간을 지켜달라고.
Renault is a 5-star, by the way. All the other characters that we've seen so far have all been 4 stars.
이건 부탁이야. 그럼 지금이라도 눈 좀 잠깐 붙여. 그리고
This has
이건
got to
부탁이
be
아니야.
like an illusion, right? Because she was lost. She didn't come back with the team. What's up, Zaxis? Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. First night of the CZN beta.
네, 알겠습니다. 전방.
Dude, the stall and the load screens is crazy. Okay, so this is now introducing the amount of, you've seen it on the right side, the stress. So this is building up their stress meter, which will turn into those mental breaks.
또 미확인 개체라고요? 확실히
어떡하죠?
피할 수 없어. 함장, 명령을.
Take them down!
전투 돌입.
Bro, any of these monsters are catching hands, bro, straight up. Okay, so we have 3 AP, and, you know, we could heal, but we don't need to. But what it also does, give us another AP so we can play all 4 of our other cards. And now remember, so we have this attack card. However, ideally, we would play our skill cards first. Again, the healing doesn't really help us, but for 1 turn, morale +2. Wonder what that does. So damage +40%. Dope. So it is good to play anything with a buff first. So see how, like, the first time we played Owen's card, it was 100% damage. That was 140. I mean, we've got the AP, so we might as well play it. I don't know if it, like, restores any sanity. It doesn't look like it. And this was 100% damage. Now it's 140. Yeet. Average night shift. Crazy. Our first instance of mental break. So yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier when we were watching the preview videos. These don't cost any points. But yeah, see, while a character's in collapse status, their max health decreases. So 1/3 of the HP bar since it's shared. Using the required number of breakdown cards will recover from the breakdown status. It's also got another neat perk to it. So we have 3 AP. These don't cost anything, but we need 5 of them. So you see in the top left, so 1 out of 5. This is 2 out of 5. Now this will get us to 3 out of 5. So we are closer to her recovering. Might as well lay down a shield. And then a little bit of damage. Okay, nice, nice. And now we have 1 AP remaining, but we got no cards left. So I think they did a really nice job with the animations. But now we can escape. So we need 5. Here's 4 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Recovery! Running away won't change anything. When the character recovers from breakdown, their max health also recovers. So that portion of the HP bar that was unusable, now it's back. And then characters recover from mental breakdown have their EP or ego points consumption temporarily decreased. So Ray costs 4 ego points. Owen costs 5. We only have 2. That's what this meter on the left side is. So we can play Mika's. Create 2 source of water cards. Grant exhaust to it. So this is the alt, and see, these are those water cards. So gain 100% heal and 1 action point. Huge. So now we're up to 4, and we got HP back. Boom! HP back, and we're up to 5. Unfortunately, we can't use them all right now, but for 1 turn, increase basic attack card damage by 100%. So play this one first, and now this is up to 200% damage. And his is from 100 to 200% damage. So it does matter the order in which you play your cards. Typically, you want to play upgrade or skill cards before you play your attack cards. Okay, and we just swapped out Mika for Renoa. Now, I think that is simply a story thing. I don't think this is going to happen in actual combat. Can attack with a powerful combination. So skill card, and then attack card, attack card. So we'll start with the skill. Discard all other combatant cards in hand. For each discarded, create 2 dirge bullets. I wonder if it'll let you see. So if we go into their deck. So dirge bullets. Here it is. Damage, deal damage 160. When moved to the graveyard, perform an extra attack for 80%. So that's showing us what those bullets do. So I'm going to go ahead and just play it. So we lost all those other cards, and we got, 4 dirge bullets. Deal 50% 3 times for 1 turn. Increase the damage of dirge bullet by 100%. There we go. Yeah, that was kind of sick. 180. How do I just raise it up so we can read it a little bit better? There we go. 180% plus 80%, and discard all dirge bullets. Apply 80% damage for each. So this should go crazy. Yeah, so we basically sacked those 4 bullets to do even more multiplier on that attack. So far, we're cruising. Not that the, tutorial mission should be all that difficult, but... Look at them, bro. Nasty enemies. Cheeks out and everything. Look out! know what the gotcha is? We'll get that in a little bit. It shouldn't take too long to get there. Giant monster. Ha, Peepo fat indeed. A sharp pain jolts through your ribs. Your body refuses to move. I'm bleeding out.
도망치는 건 불가능해 보여요.
We have to fight.
내 옆에 붙어요, 오웬 씨.
Come on, bro. They gonna ride or die for the captain right now. So I'm gonna check my skill cards first. Oh wait, hold on. We have to protect the captain. There's no turning back.
준비됐습니다.
So 100% shield. Might as well apply it. Another skill for each discarded. Create 2 dirge bullets.
모든 것을
So I
걸고
believe that's gonna be. Oh, nice. So I guess it discarded 2. It also counted the 2 that we had already used, or the 1 that we had used, plus the 1 we were actively using. And this is the attack that we did before. Huge!
자비 따윈 없어.
So that was those 4 bullets we got rid of right there. Complete our turn. And they used a slam attack. So also, like it mentioned in the tutorial, we can see the next thing they're going to do, Scythe Swing, 340% would do 74 damage to us. We have 172, so not too bad.
기다리고 있습니다.
Next card you use gains 1 attack. It's a 0 cost card, so we might as well play it.
준비됐습니다.
Now we'll break their armor.
다 될 겁니다.
Double hits right there. We only have 2 points left. I probably should have played that first since it gave that morale bonus. Remember, morale gives us 40% damage. I wish I'd have paid attention.
칠흑 속에 새겨지는 죄들이여.
Okay, end of turn. Yeah, I believe it comes out mid-October. Okay, down to 98, and Owen is almost mentally broken. Have to do something? Oh.
옵니다. 모두 피하세요.
She's being a hero! I love this. I don't love that she just got crushed right there, but I love how they switch the animations. Ray! No, Owen. And now that he saw his friend get Unga Bunga smashed, he did in fact go crazy. If only I were stronger. Captain, we need to initiate emergency recall. No sound comes out when you try to speak.
오웬, 미카.
Activating emergency
긴급
recall
귀환
protocol
가동.
for agents Owen and Mika.
나이트메어. 함장 역시 긴급 귀환 프로토콜 대상이다. 함장님의 신호가 수신되지 않습니다. 아무래도 아까 충격으로
Since
함장님의
earlier
라이프
impact
코어가
disrupted the captain's life core. Fight to take a breath. Renoa! Emergency recall for Renoa.
안 돼.
She won't leave us! Damn, this is dope! I've never seen this scene before!
생체 정보 동기와
She ripped hers out of her chest and gave it to us!
프로토콜 완료.
What a legend. Instantly, Renoa, my new favorite character, bro. She cares. She cares, bro. She saved us. Okay, mission number 3. Yeah, bro. Renoa's a real one. Plus, I do think Renoa's playstyle is going to be really cool with those bullets.
안될 것 같은데?
Yeah, I
지금
think that they
함장
will
몸
keep it.
상태로 작전을
At
수행할
least
수
that's the way
있을까?
that it's, you know, come across to me thus far.
장착한 라이프 코어도 겨우 안정을
Renoa
잃은
forcibly
상태야.
implanted
또다시 문제가 생길
his.
가능성을 배제할 수 없어.
Wait, your life force implanted?
그리고
Oh, it's
요원들도
only. Sorry.
마찬가지야.
I can't read.
레이는 강제 기한 당한 뒤로 딥 트라우마 상태.
Ray is in deep trauma? I mean, it's good that she made it out of that with just deep trauma and not
미카엘 오웬도 긴급
GG's.
귀한 후유증 때문에 회복이 필요해. 함장도 답을 알고 있을 거라 생각하는데?
Dude, it does do a good job of showing you how dire the situation is off rip. Your characters die, now they're in trauma. Your characters literally, like, lose their sanity, now they're in trauma.
가능성이 너무 희박해.
I've seen a lot of people making comparisons to R1999. Honestly, at this point, I think it's a lazy comparison. But we'll see as we get deeper into the game.
그래도 생체 신호가 끊어지지
Teresa.
않았잖아요. 트리사.
Or Teresa?
아직 제가
I think it's easy to say, like, oh man, card game, 2D, R99. But I find this game to be... I didn't dislike R99, but I find this game to, like, immediately be more compelling.
이야기
It'll be
들었어.
interesting? Yeah, hopefully it'll be fun, man.
아직 싸울 수 있습니다, 함장님.
두 분, 지금 작전에 투입될 수 있는 상태가 아닙니다.
Bro, they're real ones. They just had seen their friend get just absolutely clobbered. They had mental break, and they said, we're ready to go back into war!
그렇다면
Comparing the art, I mean, maybe it's been too long since I played R99, but yeah, I just disagree, at least for the time being. Yeah, like Kaonev said, like, I don't think it's similar. I don't even think that the graphics are lower end, man. I think that the graphics look good. It's just like a more simplistic style. But within that style, I think they've done a good job. Like, her character design looks nice. It's got a lot of details on it. And when they go into the cutscenes, I find that to be very impressive.
너무 위험합니다. 릴리님이라도 말리.
모두의 눈빛을 봐. 이미 우리 손을 떠난 것 같아 보이는데.
그럼 문을
Transmission room aboard the SS Nightmare.
아니야.
레노아님이 기다리고 있으니까요.
We gotta go back and get Renoa.
맞아요.
Let's go!
레나님을 구하는.
함장님의 지난 작전 정보 갱신된 특이점 긴급 귀환하셨던 지정. 다만
Okay.
가스 오염도가 높아.
Contamination levels are too high to scan for biosignatures. That's okay. We don't have much time. We gotta go get her!
진짜 괜찮겠어? 함장까지 잘못되면.
Don't worry, Elaine. I will return with Renoa.
확인. 특이점 잡 침투함. 하강합니다.
Alright. Back into the battle zone. Back into the chaos. Yeah, like as long as they continue to implement little cutscenes and stuff like this, I'll be very satisfied.
혹시 걱정하지 마. 트리사의 불은 내가
Taking all your bad luck
전부
away. Incredible.
오늘 컵 다행이네요. 특이점 확보. 요원 귀환 좌표 설정. 침투 승인합니다. 전송 시퀀스 개방. 퍼스트.
So I haven't talked about it yet. And I'm sure it'll pop up at some point. I wonder if they'll show our squad going in. But yeah, every character's got an attribute, or maybe you would think of it as an element, and they've also got a class that they are going to be part of. Tressa has volunteered for the mission. Please proceed to approve the mission request. Nice. Okay, so this is our first time doing the wishes, combatant rescue. So this is just scripted wish. Boom. Plus Tressa. And as you can see, she is psionic, which is essentially this game's version of a debuffer, and void is her attribute. The agent who joined will become a strong asset for the SS Nightmare. Okay. Element and Path, essentially, yeah. If you want to compare it to HSR, it's like Element and Path. But it's called their class and their attribute. Okay, into the eye of the storm. Instead of the chaos, you'll conduct exploration with a specific mission objective in mind. This time, the objective is to rescue Renoa. Alright, let's get it. Yeah, I do think Tressa is one of the cooler designed characters. And she's a 4-star, so. Default character, and you should be able to get copies of her pretty easy. Agents are affected by deep trauma make combat difficult. Please replace the assigned agent. So we're going to get rid of Rey. Also, she is a controller and void. Controller is more like your support style characters. And we're going to swap for Tressa. So now we have Tressa, a psionic, aka like a debuffer, and void. Owen, I forget if this is striker or hunter, but he's like a DPS passion element. And then Mika is a controller, a support style character. And this is called Order or Law? I forget which one it is.
별일 없겠지?
But blue element. It's basically RGB and then light dark is what everything is. Episode 2, Eye of the Storm. Yeah. All agents, status report.
오웬, 정상 진입 완료입니다.
미카, 정상 진입 완료했어요.
트리사, 정상 진입 오염도 침투 개시 직후 주변
Yeah, we're not gonna pay too close attention to the dialogue.
정말로 일레이님이
Yeah, I think the world building's really, really nice.
일레이님,
함장님, 우선 지난 작전의 마지막 좌표로 가실게요. 그럼
Let's move out.
디바이스의 목표 지점까지. 괜찮으시죠?
카오스에서 길을 찾는 방법이
Dude, yeah, the game is meant to have like horror style themes.
후방을
So, I do wear a bikini to fight evil. It's not a bikini, okay? It's a very
이동합니다.
effective combat top with some denim jorts. And yeah, so now I guess we get the roguelike version. So locations you can move to within the chaos are called areas. Tap the area to move. We'll take the top one. And off we go. Time for battle. All right, so this is where we really got to start managing things. Remember, when we get this spark, that spark means that we could get an upgrade. But first, so we don't need to heal right now, but we will gain an action point. So
기운이 나셨나요?
we would discard it if we didn't use it. Now we're up to 4, so we can play literally everything.
준비됐어요.
Heal 100% doesn't matter. Damage, create 2 daggers.
기다리고 있습니다.
So we'll add the shield plus
됐습니다.
upgrade. So they just gave us a free attack card.
준비됐습니다.
220 to all enemies.
몰아쳐라.
Wop wop. Pretty solid.
잘못되진 않겠 함장 미드 잘못되진
Players as well. The spark gives us so 0.
미드 잘못되진
Do 80% 3 times if the target is in agony. Increase damage by 50%. Agony, I believe, is a debuff that is specific to Tressa that she can apply.
가장 고통스럽게 함장
Okay, so we're gonna create these daggers for free.
잘못되진 않겠지.
Oh, damn it, I should have done it first. See how this applies to agony? So that was a mistake on my part. We could have applied agony first. Dang it.
함장
Well, it was a misplay, but now we know. Oh, also, so, oh, wait, sorry. I do have a point remaining. So it's kind of good that we held on to this heal,
될 거예요.
but you'll notice they have an X. They must have had a number previously, so that they attack after that amount of turns happens. So see, after 3 cards that we play, or I don't know if it's 3 cards or 3 attacks, this thing will attack. After 4, this one will attack. Yes, CZND, let's go! All right, ego time. So, shows you what it's gonna do, and...
고통 속으로 전부
Yeet. And now we get a bunch of these for free.
함장 잘못되진
It's like infinite agony on the enemies.
함장
So see, they applied shield. That's what they did at the end of their turn.
잘못되진 않겠지.
They have 2
기다리고 있습니다.
remaining.
준비됐습니다.
Next attack, card means 1 extra hit. Nah, I'd rather just play these separately.
준비됐습니다. 받아라.
Lived on 1, no doubt, bro. No doubt. Huge! Oh, maybe the agony dealt damage to them when their turn came up, or when we ended our turn. I should have clicked into it. That's my mistake. Also, you can see the, what your route potential is here at the bottom. So showing us the entire route that we're going through. Early on, not a lot of splits. At the beginning, we either took the attack at the bottom or the attack or at the top, one of these two. And now you see this question mark, which is 3rd, could have been 2nd. The campfire, which is 2nd, could have been 3rd. But yeah, we have no other option now. But similar to a Lost Void run in ZZZ, and a SimU run in HSR. Also, we have 0 if this currency, this credit, or we could go to the training to potentially get upgrades as well. So, recover health by 8, by 20%. All combatants recover 5 stress. So, free, we don't gotta spend anything on it. Might as well take advantage of the campfire. And let's go. Sci-Fi Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, again, I'm not familiar with the game, but I'll take your word for it. Okay, given choices in unidentified areas, so I guess these are kind of like occurrence domains in HSR. Increase credits by 80 or dice roll. Upon success, equipment Crimson Sword obtained. I'll take my chances with the Crimson Sword. And that'll gain... Okay, so it didn't really let us read, but anyway, I'm sure we'll win it just because this is tutorial. Okay, so got boosted up to 12. Okay, when using a targeted attack card, inflict agony 2 times. So we acquired equipment. Seems to suit me well. I guess because she's got the agony debuff, I wonder if it would be better to equip it on somebody else, you know, if it wasn't the tutorial, so there's more opportunities to apply agony when you're playing Tressa. Okay. Keep it pushing. On to the next combat. But yeah, basically we can apply agony with any attack card now. This is an enemy with a weakness attribute. You can attack the weak point with a slash card of the same attribute. So this is just matching it up. Because Owen is a passion element character, any enemies will show if they are weak to passion. Also, to go through this stuff again. Okay, is it not letting me do anything because... Can I show the enemies? I can't. Okay, never mind. But yeah, basically, also see how the toughness bar, it's like light pink, and then we see this red portion missing? It also gets rid of that amount of the break. Sort of battle to get the equipment. Yo, good looks, good looks. Play her spark card as well. Oh, and it upgrades. Okay. Bonus effect may be applied through Epiphany. Selectable additional effects change each time. You can choose one of the given effects. The selected card or selected effect will remain active throughout your exploration of the chaos. So either you would get 3 Shadow Dagger cards from this, it's a 0 cost to create the 2, or create 2 Shadow Daggers, and created Shadow Dagger has agony effect increased by 3. I mean, the tutorial's only letting us select 1, but I mean, we see now 50% damage and applying agony. And there's separate instances, so 3 stacks of agony, 4 stacks, so probably the agony debuff. I'm curious how I view it on the enemy. Oh, so this is just showing the order of your... So that's your logs, all the actions that you have taken. But how do I actually see the enemy? Oh, there we go. At the end, turn end, deal fixed dot 50% and reduce pain by 1. Huh, so they've got a lot of dots on them right now. We'll heal and gain that AP back. And I'm going to heal just so our HP bar is a little bit better. Oh, they're all heal cards. Sick. And then let's see if the dots just take care of them. Nah. I mean, it was a decent amount of damage, but wasn't a ton. Okay, so next card has double attacks. But the thing is, I think that only works for Owen. Yeah, it only works for Owen. It didn't let Tressa get an additional attack. So, good to know. We got the break there. That is cool. I guess maybe the break gave us a an AP back. I'm curious about that. And there we go. The agony or the dots got the dub for us. But remember, chat, we got to manage our HP bar because we use this entire HP insanity until we get to the very end. So, oop, didn't mean to click into that. Oh, Captain. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I got to see who I get. It's a good thing we were able to meet so soon. Something's not right. Examine condition. That's not Renoa. Prepare for combat. Shouldn't we cancel the attack? It's definitely Renoa. I trust your judgment. Begin the attack. Okay, any
함장.
skills first?
잘못되진 순진하게 준비됐어요.
기다리고 있습니다.
함장.
Yeah, honestly, I think we just play all our heals.
도움이 된다면 순진한 힘이 될 거예요. 준비됐어.
Try to get our HP as juiced as possible. Yep. We knew it. So after 4, I don't know if it's 4 cards, we'll pay attention right here. Or 4, I wish it would made it easier to click on what they were doing. Oh, you gotta click on the monster directly. So they'll do a claw attack.
순진하게.
See? Gain an action point. So see, after we played 1 card, it dropped down to 3.
함장. 믿을게.
It dropped down to 2.
잘못되지. 히야.
1. So they're going to attack us after this. And Owen just got a lot of
잘못되진.
whatchamacallit? Of like mental break, sanity stuff.
준비됐습니다.
Okay, play his skill,
기다리고
play his
가자.
attack, double hits.
함장. 히야.
Okay, managed to make it through our entire hand, that's good. Now we have our ego skills available. Honestly, because they're weak to passion, I'm gonna play Owen's ego skill. So it does 313% damage, it gives 250% shield. Sick.
품은 몇 번이고 다시 몰아친답니다.
Nice, we broke the enemy, so it looks like breaking the enemy does give you an additional action point.
준비됐습니다.
Pop off, Owen. Oh, they still have some HP.
잘못되진 않겠지.
They do have agony. So notice we do have the agony stacks on the enemy. So now this card,
잘못되진
80% times 3 if the target is with agony, increased by 50%. So we should. GG's, buddy. Easy claps. Ooh, and we got an upgrade. So now deal damage equal to 200% 2 times. But if the agony is greater than or equal to 3, then we'll get a third attack. So it was 80% plus 50. So it was a 130 multiplier 3 times. Now it's a 200 multiplier twice. But if they have at least 3 stacks of agony, then we can do a 200% multiplier 3 times. Pretty cool.
카오스 오염도가
Chaos is spiking. Something's off.
함장.
Sudden wave of dizziness crashes over you.
함장님,
지난 작전에서도 계속 현기증을 느끼셨.
오염도 때문일까요?
오염도와는 상관없을 거야. 어쩌면 지난번에 마주 아쉽게도 기록.
Yeah, what is happening?
시어 나이트메어.
생체 신호 확인. 생체 신호를 스캔합니다. 전반고에게 오염도가 높아 생체 신호를 스캔할 수 없습니다.
이런. 저희도 생체 함장 명령을.
Go in and confirm. We have to keep going. Okay, another mystery. A warm, peaceful energy. Dope. A glow swells between the clouds. Okay, so I think this gives us some sort of upgrade. This is probably like a more of a rare instance right here. If you know the right path, hesitate no more. Accept the touch, results unpredictable. The god extended a hand to the party in a soft, magnificent gesture. The blessing born on the dawn shall guide your steps. Even the darkness cast by the night, move forward beyond. Oh, in the darkness. Light radiates from your fingertips, enveloping all around. Within the faint haze of awareness, the group sensed something changing. Our HP is back! And we get a card. Gain 100% heal and 3 action points. So I guess it's upgrading one of our cards. Deals damage to all enemies, 80%, apply agony 2 times, or next skill card used activates 1 more. Now, I want the 3 action points, absolutely. Or maybe it did all of them. I wonder, chat, was it all 3 or were we picking one of them? Awakening without knowing why, as if memories were severed. Unknown power stirs in their heart. Alright, let's keep it pushing, baby. Only a few remain. creepy enemy. Notice this one is weak to void, so take advantage of our void characters if at all possible. Something's off. It's almost like they're scared. Huh. Charging right at us. Growing Fear. After 2 turns, gain 300 shield. At the start of the turn, change to 4 hunger. And then with hunger, damage increases by 80%. Upon being hit, decrease by 1. Okay, so we need to hit them 4 times to get rid of their stacks of hunger.
준비됐어요.
함장,
기다리고 있습니다.
Notice how we got rid of some of the toughness bar and the HP? This should do even more. Yeah, if you attack with the on element, then you do significantly more damage.
함장,
신중하게. 갑니다.
Or not damage, but that toughness bar. Okay. Golly. Okay. Stay calm and hold our ground. Yeah, 3 points back is sick. Okay, so 6 points, and we got some heals.
잘못되진 않겠지.
Break the daggers.
함장, 믿을게.
Okay, so this is what we got before. So we need agony greater than 3.
잘못되진 않겠지.
Deals damage to all enemies, 100%. Apply agony 2, and then exhaust all shadow dagger in hand. Repeat equal to that number. Okay. So we did it 3 times because we had 3 of those daggers.
함장,
And now the enemy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instances of agony.
잘못되진 않게. 가장 고통스럽게. 가장 고통스럽게.
So honestly, get wrecked. Playing him like a fiddle. Ooh, and we got equipment as well. Okay, obtain. At the end of the turn, if you have no shield, gain fixed shield for 120%. Hell yeah. I'm gonna give it to Owen. Okay, and we got credits. Dope. So now we could buy stuff if we got to another shop.
오염도가 너무 높아요.
오염도 반영해서 계산 결과
나이트메어의 통신은
생체 반응 감지 거리도 그래도 미확인 물체는
Ooh. The storm erupts without warning. Visibility is lost.
질지대.
제지대.
저도 결속했습니다.
Stay sharp. Your vision begins to clear.
트리사, 확인.
미카, 확인이에요.
여러분!
안 돼. 안 돼.
나이트메어.
Oh, is that our ship? Uh-oh.
내 푸른이
The
힐레인.
bad luck that Miss Elaine burdened for me? Uh-oh.
나 때문이야.
Is she gonna go crazy?
이게 무슨...
나이트메어, 응답 바랍니다. 여전히 나이트메어는 추락한 건가요?
저희 눈앞에 저건...
그렇다는 건
The chaos itself must have... Oh,
무슨 일이
man.
일어난 거죠?
The auto does go pretty quickly.
잠깐. 전방에
생체 반응만으로는 어떻게 할까요, 함장님?
Let's get close and check it out.
알았어, 함장.
네, 이동합니다.
Okay. 2 more.
함장님, 전방에
It's that monster from
이
earlier.
몬스터한테
저랑 오엔 씨는 붕괴로 기억이
함장님이 기억해 주셨으니까요.
That was the
그렇게
one.
강한 몬스터가
혹시 레노...
아무리 레노아님이 강하다고 해도
다른 몬스터가 죽였을 수도 있지. 어쨌든 생체 반응이 계속
레노아님이면 좋겠는데요.
아니면 이 몬스터를
Stay sharp. We gotta keep moving.
탐색을 시작할게.
Okay.
함장, 이 아래쪽에
정말이네요. 밑으로
내려가서 확인해 볼까요?
Interesting. Stay alert.
함장님,
Oh,
이쪽이에요.
Granola.
레노아님!
다들 목소리 낮춰.
아직 숨을 쉬고 있어요.
레노아.
I mean, this is after she gave us her, like, recovery core thing, so she's probably down pretty bad right now.
편해진 느낌이에요.
이제 귀한 신호를 보낼 수 있는 곳으로 이동해야 해요.
미카가 계산했던 작전 가능 시간.
맞아요. 이제 9분 남았어요.
Okay,
제가
to the signal
레노님을
point.
업을게요.
알겠어요. 그럼 이동합니다.
Corruption levels are rising rapidly. Creepy enemy. Host a lost signs of life searching for new host. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. I cannot lie.
신중하게.
Okay, give me them action points. We gotta get these heals.
준비됐어요. 힘이 될 거예요.
Heals.
신중하게. 조심하세요.
As much damage as we can do.
당장 가장 고통스럽게.
준비됐습니다.
Okay, we did a decent amount on the toughness, but not a ton to the HP. Okay, we do have an alt ready. As we play cards, by the way, I didn't point this out yet, but you do charge up your ego points as you play cards. It is passion weak, though, so I'm going to wait and see if I can charge up to use Owen's ulti. Creature that uses mental attacks. Be careful. Okay.
기다리고 있습니다. 몰아쳐라. 준비됐습니다. 기다리고 있습니다. 준비됐습니다.
I think we got to play the shield. Just to be safe. And we lost her.
현실.
이건 계산에 없던 일이군요.
Part of the plan. Who's this guy? OP. I've already seen this in some of the Korean playthroughs, but that dude is insane. I'm sure it's just like story and plot armor right now, but I'm curious if he's going to be playable. I assume at some point he will be.
여전히 이
그럼
뛰셔야겠죠?
We run. Dude, look how everybody's sanity is. Absolutely awful right now. We barely made it out, folks. We barely made it out. We arrived safely? In fact, we did. I think you should be more worried about the first officer's condition than that. Yeah, we got to get out of here. Bro, Renoa down bad. Tressa in the middle of a mental break. But we made it through. And it says now we can obtain save data. This is where, like, getting those, we got that weapon and we got that chest plate. And we got, you know, some card upgrades can get saved to these characters, like, decks, so to speak. At least that's the way that I understand it. Yeah. So see, the Crimson Sword was here. The combat suit was here. But because we didn't get any upgrades, you guys can't see it. But it's only 3,600 on Mika, where it's 12,600 and then 9,600 on Tressa and Owen, respectively. Do we keep going? Episode 4.
늦지 않게 회복엔 아직 의식이 돌아오지 않았지만 무모한 작전이라고 생각했는데. 에이.
I think it should be close to the wishing soon.
그 공격에 휩쓸린 제대로 알아보려면 일단 주기적 여러모로 자주 보면 그럼 레노아가 의식을 회복하는
Okay.
대로.
Wait, also,
다행입니다.
does this just skip
한숨
everything?
돌리셨겠군요.
Oh, it fast forwards it. Okay, good to know. Yeah, because I really don't want to necessarily ruin the lore for myself, but I am kind of interested in stuff. Interesting. Well, for the story skippers, there you go. Really easy way to get through different portions of the story. The lobby has been unlocked. Okay, so we got to be getting close to the wishes for sure. Since Renault is currently absent, I will personally explain the key facilities of the ship. This is where you carry out rescue operations. You can recruit new combatants or partners here. This is where you check the combatants aboard the SS Nightmare. Okay. Chaos infiltration process. Very nice. Okay. And then what is the chaos? Okay, so we've gotten some achievements as we've gone along. I assume this is going to, yep, give us some of the pool currency. So we can get out of that. So event. Yeah, it won't let us look at this stuff. But I assume season pass must be the battle pass. Partner. This is our weapons right here. Or it's not exactly weapons, but you guys can see if you add them to your characters, they give various stats. Guess it wants me to upgrade.
무슨 일이야? 용건이라도 있어? 자, 어? 파트너는 어쩔 수 없지.
But what's interesting, this partner only gives attack, no defense or health. This one gives attack, but this one only gives defense. And they've also got certain passives to them, and you can see what they're assigned to. This one is for controller, psionic, and then striker. So it makes sense. Striker, you'd give it to Owen. Psionic, you give it to Tressa. Controller, give it to Mika. At least for the early game characters. Agent collection. Yeah, so these are all the agents, I guess, currently available in the game. The gold underneath is the 4 stars. This, like, prism effect is the 5 stars. And I guess let's go ahead and check our mail. Is it going to give us wishes? So 80 free pulls off of RIP. Okay, this is a different... No, I don't want to do this yet. I wanted to do pulls. Uh-oh. You ready to back out? Okay. So these are the combatants that we would take. Some combatants do not meet the recommended level for the mission. Please go to the agent detail screen and proceed with their growth.
챙겨주셔서 감사합니다.
So check your combatants detailed information here. There's the stats. Can level them up.
노력한 보람이 있는
Dope.
것 같습니다.
Dope. Okay, we're backing out of this. We won't mess with this for now. Okay, chat, I think we've clicked through everything other than the wishes, which means for the YouTube video that I wanted to record right there, I hope you guys enjoyed the first, that was probably close to like an hour of the playthrough, the tutorial mission at large. You guys, if you're like me, if you've been interested in Chaos Zero Nightmare CZN, you've probably been seeing this gameplay loop in Korean, and I just wanted to make sure I could put something out there in English. We are, playing through and streaming this on Twitch right now, which I will have linked in the video description. So if you guys want to come hang out while we're live sometime, go ahead and do that. But leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment letting me know your thoughts on Chaos Zero Nightmare and what you want to see me break down from this beta footage. All right, thanks for watching. I'll have the wishes in another video with a banner breakdown system. I'll see you then. Adios.